What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you to the third episode of the series, What If Goku Was in Naruto? If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing, it is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. There's a link in the description of the video to join my Discord server, and also to become a channel member if you want to support the channel. I have another channel where I post Star Wars What Ifs, and I posted the first video on my gaming channel as well, so if you want to check them out in the description of the video, then you can. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the third episode of What If Goku Was in Naruto? The last video ended with the defeat of Zabuza and Haku, and Squad 7 returning home from the newly named Great Naruto Bridge. From there, we're going to head to the Chunin exams. All of Squad 7 agreed to participate in the exam, so we begin this video in the written portion of the exam. Goku is quick to realise that the true purpose of the exam is to cheat without being noticed, and he begins to think of different ways he could do so. Goku first thinks of using the Flying Thunder God technique, but that has two fatal flaws. For one, he would need to somehow mark an area next to an intelligent person in order to appear there and read their answers, and the second flaw is that he would need to both appear at that location and reappear back in his seat faster than these highly trained shinobi could see. And even though he is fast, he knows he isn't that fast. Goku then realises Sakura is on the road below him, and she is one of the smartest people he knows. So if he can figure out a way to see her answers, then he'll pass for sure, but he doesn't know how he can do that. He only has one idea, which won't get him caught, and still give them a chance of succeeding. Goku begins to observe the movement of Sakura's arm, and he begins to try and mimic it to the best of his ability. This isn't as proficient as Sasuke's Sharingan, however, it is still effective. You see, you may have not realised the hints throughout the first two parts, but the Shinsa clan, which Goku is a part of, are known for not only their natural talent and chakra sensitivity, but they are also known for their gifted eyesight. They don't have a Kekkei Genkai like the Sharingan or Bakugan, however their vision is still a force to be reckoned with. They can't mimic jutsu instantly like the Sharingan can, however they can learn jutsu far faster than anyone without a Sharingan. Goku has been training his eyesight just as much as his physical body in jutsu, so mimicking Sakura's arm movement isn't an issue for Goku. Goku only wishes he thought of doing this sooner, because it means he missed a couple of questions, but he thinks he could still do well enough to pass. The 10th question is announced, and like normal, Naruto gives his speech and accepts the 10th question, along with the rest of his squad, which means they automatically pass. We now head to the Forest of Death. Nothing really changes here until the first encounter with Orochimaru, so we will skip to that point. Naruto is still eaten by the snake, and taken away, leaving Goku, Sasuke, and Sakura to fight Orochimaru. After seeing visions of their deaths, both Sasuke and Sakura are completely paralysed with fear, but Goku is the complete opposite. He is thrilled. He gets to fight someone who's that strong. That will only make himself stronger. He can break his limits. Orochimaru is curious about this child, throwing kunai at the trio, and while Sasuke stabs himself in the leg to overcome the fear, and he jumps with Sakura out of the way, Goku jumps up, landing on one of the kunai, and then jumping from on top of the kunai to the side of a tree, then throwing his marked kunai all around the area. Goku then jumps towards Orochimaru, attempting to punch him in the face, however Orochimaru quickly counters, grabbing a kunai and attempting to strike Goku. However, Goku then appears behind Orochimaru, trying to kick Orochimaru in the head, but Orochimaru ducks out of the way just in time. Orochimaru is impressed at the kid's power, however he isn't the brat that he's after, so he wants to deal with him swiftly. Orochimaru jumps on top of his snake, and then the snake rushes towards Goku in order to eat him. Goku is about to teleport away, but then Naruto jumps in the way, saying that Goku can't have all the fun, and Goku notices that Naruto's eyes have turned red, and his chakra has massively increased. Naruto is then lifted into the air by Orochimaru's tongue, and as Goku begins to utilise his own tail beast chakra, Orochimaru senses Goku's chakra increase, and Orochimaru's giant snake whips Goku with its tail, sending Goku flying into a tree and knocking him out. Orochimaru then strengthens the seal on Naruto's stomach, and after discarding that pest, Orochimaru and Sasuke go on to have the same battle as in canon, this leading to Sasuke getting the curse mark, and after that, everything remains mostly the same up until the preliminary matches. With the addition of Goku, there'll be an odd number of people, meaning here, we're going to have to replace somebody with Goku. So in this version of events, we're going to have the fights before the preliminaries even begin, and once Choji discovers he'll be fighting one of the Sound Ninja, he decides that he's going to forfeit, and Goku takes his place. This means all of the other fights remain the same, and we now head to Goku's battle with the Sound Ninja Dosu. The two opponents enter the ring, both of them having their own motivations to win. Goku wants to win in order to prove that he hasn't fallen behind Naruto and Sasuke. If they can get to the finals, then so can he. Dosu, on the other hand, wants to prove his strength to his master Lord Orochimaru. He will prove that he can be more than just a simple pawn by defeating such a powerful opponent. The match begins. Goku pulls out a kunai and rushes towards Dosu. Dosu going in for a punch, while it looks like Goku is going to do the same. However, Goku then throws the kunai under Dosu's arm, then appearing behind him, and kicking him in the back of the head, slamming Dosu into the ground. Goku knows how Dosu's attacks work. If he even makes contact with his arms in any way, whether that being attacking or blocking, he will still get injured by the sound waves. Dosu is enraged, attempting to attack Goku once again. However, Goku throws even more kunai around the arena and easily dodges the attack, and counters Dosu with an attack of his own. Goku then gets an idea, using the multi-shadow clone jutsu to create 4 clones, and then all the clones begin to teleport from kunai to kunai. Dosu could barely track 1 Goku, let alone 5, and with this advantage in both numbers and speed, Dosu is unable to even land a blow on Goku. And in the end, all 5 Gokus attack Dosu with one final move. All the Gokus are engulfed by lightning, and in unison, all of the Gokus shout, "Lightning style, thunder kick!" All the lightning on the Goku's bodies then concentrate into the right foot of each Goku, and all of them fly towards Dosu with speed that most of the spectators can't even track. Dosu is hit from all sides and knocked out, meaning Goku is the winner of their match, and has now made it to the finals of the Chunin exam. Now, everyone begins to prepare for the finals of the Chunin exams. Sasuke begins his training under Kakashi, while Naruto begins his training under Jiraiya, one of the 4 legendary Shinin. Goku, on the other hand, had other plans. He went to the Hokage and requested to train under him. The Hokage did consider the idea, however unfortunately, he is far too busy to have a disciple, but he does recommend someone who just came back to the Hidden Leaf. The 4th member of the legendary Shinin. And this is where we're going to end off this part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Mega EXO, Father Ku, Mystic Angel, Jonathan Way, Crimson Dragon 5401, Neo Whitcomb, and All Might for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of the video, and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next episode of What If Goku Was in Naruto?